up, you've got no idea what's coming up. Oh. Hello everybody and welcome back to Theme Park Coastin and Alton Towers SCAREFEST. I mean, it's been a year since I've been back over here at Alton Towers and it is so great to return. One of my favourite events that this place does. They do a lot of events. However, SCAREFEST really does go out for everything. You see right behind me right now, all the different Halloween decks are rising, all the characters walking around, and I know you love this event too.
Oh, honestly, SCAREFEST is my favourite event of the year at any UK theme park. Honestly, I love this event so much. Of course, it's got multiple scare mazes, scare zones, and of course, some other extra details this year.
I know, it totally does. It's going to be awesome to get inside of this, see what it has to offer this year, and of course, take you guys along for this very, very long adventure. And as we pass the end of Barrio Grounds, I'm not very good, I'm going to need Am's help today. It looks awesome here on Towers. Of course, we're also joined by Rupert Lee as well. He's rarely in videos, but he's in one today with us, so welcome to the vlog. But Adam, I'm going to you because I don't really know anything, but what's on today?
Yeah, so essentially, as I just previously mentioned, there's, I believe, 3 or 4 different scare mazes. There's an audio experience, but yeah, all of them are actually upcharged. However, one of the free things to do is the new 2023 Barrio Grounds, which is like a new sort of walk-through sort of scare zone. It actually sort of like the Crows of Walking Meadow down at Thorpe Park. But yeah, here, the coast is quite Also, they do have the extra theming, like Coastal Manor, they just have the overlay as well, which is pretty cool.
I just realised that I had the noise cancelling on, so it's probably a little bit quieter earlier and now a bit louder, sorry about that. But our first ride of the day today, and you can tell our first ride of the day because there is a lot of mist around here. It's Curse of Autumn Manor. Now this is my first time ever heading onto the attraction. Both Rupert, Adam and my dad in fact have cruised in the park, which is crazy to think about, but I was a big fan of Jules, so whether it will exceed as much, I honestly don't know, but I'm excited.
Yeah, personally, I actually much prefer it than Jules. I think it's one of the best rides in the UK, it's amazing.
Well, we'll find out if it is. We just took a trip into the manor and it's scary. Like, really, really scary. When on it, of course, I expected quite a bit because this was made during the time, I'm pretty sure, where the London Resort was still going to happen. So, stuff like Jumanji and all those sort of Merlin Park rides, they took to a complete next level because they were going to have a brand new theme park which is going to rival them. So I didn't expect a lot, and it definitely exceeded that. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was very scary, some awesome theming, but still for me, and I know Rupert agrees, Jewel is just a pinnacle point. It's for fun. I mean, it is obviously not Disney level or something like that, but as far as UK dark rides go, it's definitely one of the best. But you just won't re-ride it. I've done it once and I can't imagine going again this day.
I really like it though. Personally, I have a completely different opinion from you. Like, I would re-ride it all day. It's a really good ride. And also as well, I felt like a lot of the spaces where there was nothing before, obviously it does have a bit of a SCAREFEST overlay, and I felt like that really improved the experience. Actually, before, my main complaint was that a lot of the scenes were very dark, nothing really there.
But now
there was definitely new projections, new lighting. Yeah, honestly, one of the best rides.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where you either like love it, or like it. If you like it, you prefer Jewel. If you love it, you prefer that. Next up, though, we're going to be heading on to Nemesis Subterra, another ride that I in fact haven't done. Isn't it weird? There's so many rides over here that I haven't really done.
It seems like most of the attractions that I've opened, obviously, this year and the past years, you haven't really done.
Well, this of course was an older ride which they reopened. I think it's amazing. I love Nemesis, and as you guys may or may not know, it is currently closed for refurbishment, so they haven't reopened this Nemesis Subterra. It kind of brings the excitement back up for that beloved attraction.
And it's a good ride as well. I mean, it does hurt.
Another one you've done, yeah.
We'll explain it later, but yeah.
Yeah, it's now time for our next attraction, Nemesis Subterra. What will be though? I still don't honestly know. I could not take you guys to Alton Towers without showing you a quick look over one of my favourite rides of all time, Nemesis. As I haven't been here since it actually has been closed. I mean, when it closed, of course, it was very, very sad. Now they've redone it, they've rethemed the track. Don't know what I think about it. Personally, it's a bit old. It's like sort of a 1980s, sort of 70s, sort of like tacky sort of feel about it. I mean, not 100% sure what I like about it or not, but again, they need to retheme it eventually, and it does look good, and hopefully the ride itself will run a lot smoother now they've rethemed it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. To be honest, I'm not overly too sure about it. But obviously, it does do awesome announcements until it, of course, gets built itself. But to be honest, I'm not too sure. I think it looks better in person.
Yeah, the first person you do on the photos, I was like, oh god.
But it still looks a little bit like, I think I'd rather just the classic.
Well, yeah, you got classics and you got rides. They've changed rides. I mean, like Jewel for us, the classic is the first one we've ever filmed on the channel. It's a very significant ride to us. So yes, they changed that itself for us, but the majority probably don't care. But with that ride up there, there's so many people whose lives have been brought up there. Roller coaster enthusiasm has been brought up that ride. So to change it in such a big way is quite sad, to be honest. Another thing we just noticed, they removed a queue line from Nemesis at the top. I hope they're doing it back to get some awesome views. However, it rarely was occupied, so I'm not 100% sure. 5-minute queue for Galactica. Not too bad for a ride like this. I mean, watch it go around this corner here. Awesome. The day has only just begun over here at Alton Towers, and we've done quite a few attractions. Now, lots of them actually 5-minute rides, stuff like the Curse of Alton Manor as well as the Nemesis one. But to be honest, we just wanted to get on it to experience it. But we have done, of course, now Galactica, trip through space, very, very good fun, and making our way to our next attraction, which is Congo Rapids, which literally just opened up its gates, which is crazy. I love how you can get straight on this ride. That is something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so nice, and yeah, honestly, this ride's really good this year because if you don't actually know, it did actually have a bit of refreshment this year with a new soundtrack, some new audio bases, and as well the waterfalls are back.
Yeah, it seems like I was in the park quite a bit this year.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's always really nice.
Yeah, they focus more on like park improvements than sort of building loads of new attractions.
And you've got to do it at some point. I mean, obviously new attractions bring new people, bring new money, but you want to keep the existing people who've been here before, had those memories as children and moved on, and that's something that Merlin rarely does is that.
Yeah, it's been here all the time this year, it's looking pretty good.
It's a bit cold for a water ride, what the heck, you've got a new soundtrack, a new person, and we're going to be going on it right now. As you'll be able to hear right behind me in 1 second, it's got a cool voice to this ride now, added up a new refurbishments, of course including the amazing waterfall section, with a 5-day returns. I mean, you're doing it very, very well on it, but there you go. That's the voice. Nice naughty voice over there. I'm sorry to turn the waterfall away first because, yeah, look at him go. He's just non-stop talking. Yeah, love the waterfall. That's really awesome. The ride itself is still really good fun. You get well on it, especially on hot days. I mean, I think they turned it down a little bit today.
Yeah, because when we came in the summer, the waterfalls they looked a lot more heavier than this, so we thought we were quite into them. So yeah, I think that they definitely toned down, but it's understandable. It's winter.
The only thing I'm going to say, however, is why has the Congo ride, which is from Africa, got an Australian voice?
Yeah, it seems a little bit strange. Obviously, from what we know, the Congo is of course in Africa, but I don't know, it just seems a little bit strange how they've done an Australian voice, but you know, it still works.
I mean, they probably could have done an African voice because that's an extra, for us, like, makes it very clear and stuff.
It's more authentic, but you know, it still works. And it's like, I don't know, it fits quite well.
If it's quite well in, that's just a little picky thing there. It is definitely starting to get busier over here at Alton Towers, so I'm starting with so many amazing rides right near the start of the day. For the last few minutes, we go around rides, that's been Whizzer, a bit too long. But I'll normally get quite to the end of the day, to be fair. We went to, of course, now, Oblivion between the queue of now. We're still going to go on rides as well, and it's definitely going to be one busy day. We've got to come to SCAREFEST, and we're open till like 9 o'clock this evening. Of course, we want to take you guys on all the Halloween stuff and see all that sort of stuff at night. But night rides over here at the park are just absolutely fantastic. So, continue our day now, we're going to take a drop on Oblivion.
I think I can just move, but I put my head on the top of the bed.
Yeah.
Since we last spoke to you guys, we've created 2 attractions, experienced beautiful sunshine, horrendous rain, and then once again beautiful sunshine, as well as so much more. So we're at a point now where we're like, oh, it's so wet and damp right now. We just want to take a little break from all the rides for a bit. Of course, we want to be refreshed and ready to come back for Halloween. And in fact, Adam actually booked a ticket for the Halloween event over here, which is going to be very exciting. We're going to go do all the trick-or-treat mazes, so that'll be really, really cool. But we're now in the shop, take a little peek around here, and I think the plan from then on is to go down to the hotels, take a little look around them, probably have something over the bar over there, and then we'll come back in a little bit later on when all the nighttime Halloween begins. And here's a quick look at all the Halloween merch. Need a bit of help, Adam. What are they?
Yeah, so essentially, it looks like they've got some more than last year. Oh, sorry, not the year before actually. Actually, they've now got some new mugs here.
Yeah, they're quite nice.
And also as well, it looks like they've got some new jumpers, which do look pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know what I feel about the arms. I know some people like them, and I bet it's got a huge back as well. Oh no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I wish it was like more like embossed or embroidered, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I don't know, it's still nice though.
You can get a smaller bouncy ball, well, space opera thing for only £7 as well, which is pretty good. Used to be 10. There's some pretty cool stuff over there from Curse of Alton Manor as well. I like the little puzzle set. I really like it. It makes it with a ride as well, so like people sitting on the ride, going through it, and some awesome opening merch. I mean, it is just an individual ride, so how long this all lasts for, I don't know. But if you are here, definitely consider getting some of these because there's some really awesome little bits and bobs. So the hotel we decided to go in to start off our hotel tour has got to be Splash Landers Hotel, and for one reason in particular. Now for starters, we've been here before and we love the theme around it. A very tropical sort of Caribbean vibe, and of course with all of the different areas, cool seating, awesome bar, and of course the main reason, the water bar. Now of course we're not going to go in this video, however what you can do is walk around the top of it. So if you look around here, you'll see like a little walkway just over where the roof it is, and you can make your way around there and explore everything that's off, which I think is really, really nice. But we're near the hotel right now, we'll show you around here, and it probably isn't to eat, I imagine. Unfortunately, there's no film inside of the water park itself, so when we do go through this next door and head into the water park, we're not able to show you inside. But as I did show you earlier, it's basically a little walkway that goes around it, showing you what it has to offer. Kind of another promotional sort of thing, but it is pretty cool, and it's somewhere where you can really, really warm up because it's a water park and it's warm. So the initial plan was to go somewhere that was warm, get really warm, and then come out and feel refreshed. I just feel colder. We went in there and it was lovely. It was really, really nice. You had the whole sort of like water park, sort of hot air when you went across that bridge. It was amazing. And also got to the water park as well. We walked out though, it felt cold going back into the main part of the hotel. And then out here, it now just feels absolutely freezing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back inside another warm hotel to grab some chips hopefully and just have something little to eat. We're gonna go in the Alton Towers main hotel because Splashdown is awesome, but it is a little busy as well. So if you are coming there, just want to chill out for a bit, escape the hustle and bustle of the park, you've got to understand as well that it's not just a hotel, it's not just almost check-in time, but it's also a water park too that is open for the entire day. So water parks are great to get out of there and escape it all, but also don't expect it to be dead quiet either, because over here at Alton Towers, because it is, I suppose, a 1.5 day park, if not 2, and really a half day water park, you can kind of do those 2, and that's what everyone normally does, so be aware of that. Well, unfortunately, the chef stopped serving at 3 o'clock. So sorry, the restaurant closed at 3 o'clock. The chef stopped serving at 2:45, so they can finish by 3. I mean, we walked up there. I know we're a little bit late, but at the end of the day, we thought it could be open because the opening times at 3 o'clock. But unfortunately, we weren't actually able to get any food from there. So our hunt for the chips continue. We're going to head towards our next hotel right now and see what there is. We found some chips finally, and very cheap. I think they're only £4 for each one.
Hey, Dougie's Big Adventure Man.
Wow.
As you climb, slide,
After having some chips, we realised that actually Rupert has never been to New Zealand before. So we are heading into the land itself, checking out all what it has to offer, and of course a few of our favourite rides over here. Now, as you can probably tell, we are a little old for this area, but a few attractions including In the Night Garden, A Magical Journey, possibly Post and Pat, as well as of course the coaster here at Octonauts, will definitely be done in a sec.
Yeah, it's a really good area though, honestly. I'm so pleased that they built this as long ago as it was. I'm not sure when it actually opened, but I know Octonauts opened in 2015, so it's quite a long time ago. But you know,
it's still so popular. In comparison to me, Rupert is huge. Like, I mean, that tall, I've told the camera up. So I've got a feeling we're not going to be doing buggy go round on this trip because on anyone who is not like a metre tall, this thing is absolutely tiny. And here we now are, In the Night Garden, A Magical Journey. Haven't been here for a while, but here we now go. Starting off our little tour with the Onky Nonk, I think.
How many can you see?
Come on, Rupert. Haboo!
What's that guy's name?
No kisses to Upsy Daisy.
Go on, Adam.
My name is Eco.
And goodbye In the Night Garden. So I did that. Very clever.
It's time for
And off we go! Oh, brilliant race. Of course, we are having an amazing time over here at Zoomies Land. However, there's still some other rides we have to do before we do go. And one of them is Octonauts roller coaster, which is by far one of the best attractions here. Are we going to do the queue line? It's a bit long. I mean, it's good, but is it worth it? I don't know. We came to the decision that we're not going to do Octonauts, despite Rupert really wanting to do it. So instead, we're going to go over towards the Treat of Adventure, which basically is a walk on queue, and it's quite nice, get some good views across the park. And as always over here, some fun games as well in the queue line. From a nice little trip just to BB's Land to the Wickerman, I was trying to what my name is, we've now made it into the burial grounds, and it looks a bit scary right now, so we'll go through, we'll take you guys along with us. Here we go, you've got all bags in it, it's very cool. It's really cool, yeah. Loving this, it's all moving, and of course as well, this is one of the only 3 things over here.
been chosen!
We've been chosen. One of the only things that's actually free over here, and I'm going to go this way. We're going this way, over here on Towers. So that's really awesome. Look at that here, and there they come. Hello. What did you see?
307 June. There was an actor down there.
Oh, was there? Ah, not one we went on. However, we're now going down a path to behind me, which you can't normally go down. It's really cool. Hello. Oh, hello. Whoa. Chase off me! Oh, we're going through Uber now. Cool, really awesome. Some also here. I love the Wickerman as well in the distance. Like you can see the Wickerman as you make your way down through, of course, the Wickerman theme maze. We're now approaching the indoor section of the Wickerman maze. Again, me, I've got no idea what's coming up. Like, I hadn't seen it before.
I know a little bit, but yeah.
It's the first time, so we're taking you guys on, of course, with us as well for the first time.
You're next.
Hello. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Taking you in. Got some like little curtain things around here. Oh, and it's getting a bit smoky, so it's going to put up the camera a little bit. Whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, hello. It must be very, very cold. That's what we've been here for. We'll just stay here for a while. Just go and enjoy the fire. Yeah. Oh. Oh. And we are the chosen few. Where do I begin when talking about the burial grounds? You probably don't hear a lot of what I said inside of there because it was very, very loud, but a fantastic attraction. I love when you have free stuff, and I know Friday nights at Thorpe Park always used everything free. This place never really did, they always pay for it. And obviously when you pay for stuff, you get better quality, but how good quality can you get? I mean, if Universal had it in Horror Nights, when you got the actual mazes, the actual characters and stuff in, yeah, I get it. But something like here, there's only a certain quality they can do, and I think to have a free one like that, it's pretty good, I gotta admit. I like how you go around it. Of course, they probably do lots of the props as well, from like the welcoming maze that I did one time over here.
Yeah.
And like that. I mean, that's probably the only maze I've ever done that I paid for. And of course, you paid for the treat tonight, so
yeah, which is going to be pretty cool.
Go
I mean, we
through
did
that
it
as well this
2
one.
years ago, but it's going to be pretty cool to see again.
yeah. But how did you find the welcoming? Not welcoming, the burial grounds.
Yeah, honestly, it was actually much better than I was expecting. Obviously, I did watch videos, so I knew what was going to happen going in, but yeah, it just felt more atmospheric, and also as well, obviously, right now it's pretty cold if you don't know, so all them
It's cold.
were pretty cool, but yeah, no, it was a really good maze, and I'm just really pleased that they've got a free attraction here, even though it's not classified as a maze. No. I was scared, so.
Yeah, basically amazing, not a pain.
Yeah.
Ruben, did you find it good?
It was great, I really liked it.
Yeah, it was very, very good. So right now, because Dave, we've got quite a few hours left to be fair. I mean, we're taking quite chill today, quite relaxed, but it's been really great. I mean, in this sort of cold weather, you can't really be rushing around. I mean, it is freezing, like your hands are freezing up. Because the problem is now, is that it's not like winter where you come prepared. You don't come with big coats on, gloves, and like that. So you come very much so with nothing to be prepared with, but when it's really cold, so we're utterly freezing. So we're going to go on Flip Wizard. Well, when you go to theme parks as much as we do, and especially this park here, it's very rare to find first times or something, but today we found the first time. Rupert had to get a height change, and obviously not for the height of him being too small, but for him being too tall. We had to get a height change with Pinball Wizard, but you were fine, you got on it, and it was a good ride. You see his head's still there, his arms are still there, so it was a very, very good ride. But yeah, that's so crazy, I can't ever imagine having you. Also, you go to rides and they go, oh, 1.95 metres, oh, you're not going to enough about all you know, everyone just like crowd on this area. But no, you're like 1.99 metres, oh yeah, no one's going to be tall enough to do that, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, he was. He went on that, that's crazy. Making our way down now, looking at the queue line to see if we're going to do it or not, but maybe with a smiler, I don't know. Or maybe not, as we hate the smiler queue line. It is very long, it is very painful, and it is really bad today. I mean, listen how loud it is here, it's around the queue line, it's just, it's generally, as a queue line, I have to say the worst queue line on the planet, no doubt.
It is pretty painful. I still think that record goes to obviously the Dark Ballet on Windsor, which is
oh, come on.
the name of, but that's a
Laser Raiders.
But you know what? It is a bad queue line, but it's a fun ride. It's just not worth 70 minutes when you've already done it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we wanted to do it at night. We might as well get an opportunity to do it at night, where it dies down a little bit. It's currently raining just a little bit, so we're quite down for that. Obviously, the maze has started to open up as well, so we're quite down for that. So we're hoping when it does get a little bit later on, we can get it pretty quiet and head around and all those sort of rides. So it's going well so far today. It feels like we're going the wrong way right now because everyone is getting all smiling, which then means it's going the right way. So I'm going to go down towards, I'm assuming, Rita 13, Gangster Granny, Cuckoo Land area, see if anyone's a short queues. But like Dot said, we're trying to play it by wing.
Yeah, and it's quite nice when doing that as well because you also get to explore the park. Of course, we'll just see all the nice lighting for SCAREFEST.
And it isn't bad at all, you think about it. We've only got another 2 or 3 big coasters to do
Yeah.
out of the many, so we've done really well. You know, it feels like I'm rushed.
Yeah, and if we really wanted to, we could just stand in the queues and probably get it done. But today's more about experiencing the Halloween event. As
Enjoying
well,
enjoying the feel, enjoying the lighting and
we're gonna
night.
be back here, so we just want to
Yeah.
really enjoy what it has to offer, especially this event, which is really focused on all the stuff Halloween.
17 days to go until Halloween, but like an hour to go till Anna goes into a treat town.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool actually. Obviously we did it 2 years ago. And I've got to admit, I loved the theming there, so it's going to be pretty cool to go back. It is very pricey at £12 a person, which is very steep, but I believe that if you're a child under 12, you can actually take 2 hours of it for free.
That's quite good. And obviously adults don't get a goodie bag, I imagine.
No.
But it's still very well done. It looks really, really cool. And talking about cool, we're now heading into World of David Wyland, which is definitely not cool. I mean,
It's not great.
they tried, but it just doesn't work out.
I like some of it, and it feels like they put a lot of effort into, especially the dark ride. Well, some scenes of the dark ride,
Yeah.
but other parts feel a little bit bland and sort of left alone.
I mean, you've got the carnival ride there, which is clearly not David Wyland free. The carousel's quite well done. This theatre here should be the Ice Age theatre.
I don't know why they don't use it.
I know, it could have done like an awesome David Wyland. I mean, he writes books. So why don't you do a show off a book? I mean,
just makes so
I mean,
much
there's few films about it. You just put a film on. It's like, I don't know, cinema time. You can watch all the films on the P. I don't know, give everyone in the park chairs. Of course, the shop's quite cool. Of course, themed towards, let's say, Raj. And you've also got, of course, like the different bands. But like, look at these buildings. I mean, they're not really full out, are they? I mean, they're
And
not
it's
great.
very similar to the old Club Cuckoo Land as well. And a fun fact is we actually saw it before we started this channel. We actually did come down in 2015 and we saw Club Cuckoo Land, the Flu, Ripsaw, and yeah, loads of other old attractions here. But it's looking very similar to back then.
Yeah, it's look at those vibes. But showing that, it's now got a walking queue for this one right here. Gangster Granny Ride. It's so cold. Oh, freezing out here. Well, we're making our way through somewhere which I thought we would never be going today. This is Sea Life, and it's never popular until it starts raining. Right now, we can go to the nice cool indoors, well, not cool, nice warm indoors, see lots of fish and continue. But to be honest, I don't really get why you come to a theme park and look at fish all the time. Once you see one Sea Life, you've seen all Sea Life, let's be honest.
And the one here as well, a fun fact for you, is actually pretty much the exact same layout as one of the Cheswan Adventures, but obviously it does have the pirate theme, which makes it a little bit better.
Yeah, well, it's raining, so it makes it better as well. A tunnel in Sea Life? What? That's got to be the first time I've ever came out of Sea Life and went, you know what? That was really, really good fun. There were so many unique bits in that time. Of course, yeah, I got the tunnel we joked around about and lots and lots of fish, but we saw this person feeding the jellyfish and it was like this weird gooey stuff. It's like, you always think, what do jellyfish eat? Because I don't know, I'm not very good, but imagine they have mouths. Even more.
They weren't feeding the jellyfish.
Weren't they?
They were putting the jellyfish in the tank.
Oh.
So they were holding the jellyfish, like, giving it in the hand.
Oh, for jellyfish?
Yeah, they were dropping it.
I thought they were feeding on it. That's crazy. Yeah, that is really crazy. That's even awesome than I thought. So yeah, really good time over there. Ben moving down the road was 13 because it just reopened. It says it's got a 20-minute queue and it does look pretty, really good. So we're done on this. Adam's going to do a trick or treat maze and we're going to meet him as we go out for our final hour or so of the day. And like magic, we both done what we need to do. I mean, we literally mapped the exact time we walked over to our meeting point. So that worked out well. 13, brilliant ride as it is, matching my favourite rides here, to be honest. I enjoy doing 13 to our favourite rides here. Very unique, very fun, and really enjoyable. But at night, it's next level. You have no idea of the tracks coming. I know the movie when the lights turn, we're like, oh my god, my eyes. Because just fan the flashlights in your eyes. But the indoor bit is a lot better. Of course, the surprise, I'm not going to spoil for you guys, but you may want to drop a look in the comments because it may be there. But basically, really, really good fun ride, and I definitely suggest going on it at night. Adam did Halloween trick or treat. How's that?
Yeah, so trick or treat time. Obviously, the price for that is actually £12 per person.
It's a bit extortionate.
And you do not get annual pass discount, so that's something to point out. However, I looked at it, it is very, very good fun. And I did it 2 years ago. Obviously, it wasn't sponsored by Harry by then. I've got to say, it felt a lot different this time compared to last time. I'm not sure if I'm right here, but when I went it 2 years ago on the opening year, it felt like when you walked in there was just like one massive room, and that's been knocking on all the doors. But this time it felt a lot better in terms of there were different scenes in there, I know, it just felt really, really good that. But also as well, we did actually do a couple of other attractions. We did burial grounds at night, which is amazing. And obviously Coastin Manor as well, which the queue line is something special at night.
Wow, so we had a great time for that one. I think now we're nearing the end of our show, because you never know sort of vlogs. It's like 1 minute you're doing something, you think it's near the end, and something just jumps out of nowhere. So stay tuned to that. But our plan is right now, we're going to make our towards Wickerman. It says it's got a 110-minute queue, but a little
95 now.
Oh, 95. But a little tip for you guys. What parts I like to do, they like to extend the queue time at the end of the day so no one joins, because the staff want to go home, and that's understandable.
Yeah, and we've had Wickerman before on this exact evening, on a SCAREFEST evening a couple of years ago, where they said the queue was 40 minutes. And if any of you know the pre-show, that was where we were queuing.
Yeah,
from.
literally.
Straight to the pre-show.
Because
so.
what we want everyone to go, oh, I'll do another ride instead. Go to another ride, and then what we have is a really short queue, just nip through, and especially when it does get to 9 o'clock or whenever it closes, but basically get the fast pass out of the way, you'll want it in seconds, because they let really much one fast pass with every normal train. So don't ever listen to the queue times. Of course, make your own judgment. If it's out of the extended queue, it's not going to be 10 minutes, but honestly, at the end of the day, if you want to go on a ride quickly, the end of the time to do it, and you basically get very time in the park too. And since we last spoke to you, it dropped down by another 70, well, not 70, 20 minutes. So we're now making our way on to Wickerman, which I imagine we'll probably get off in another, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. That's 70, but guys, seriously, we'll start our time. What time is it now?
It's 8:17.
Yeah, we'll soon get off. Won't be long though. Well, in fact, the queue was not 20 minutes long, it was more like 90 minutes. With Rupert having to catch a train at the end of the day, we actually got to the front of the line and had to walk straight out because there was no time for us to waste going on the ride itself. So it was a bit manic. I forgot to finish the vlog, so right now I'm going to finish it off in my bedroom, where I say I hope you've all enjoyed the video from over at Alton Towers and you have a spooktacular Halloween. Goodbye, guys.